And today we are bringing you the 5 reasons RVing is not for us. Number 1.
Isn't RVing for retirement? I mean, a bunch of old people go camping, right?
Well, I can't find any Trump-Russia collusion. I know. Let's get an RV.
What? It's not for young people. Todd. Todd. Todd.
Why?
What's a 5-letter word for cleaning out your colon?
You know, it's something I definitely thought whenever I was younger. My brother always wanted to go camping, and I always thought, well, that's just for old people. You know, you retire, you sell your house, you buy an RV, and then you live your life in an RV.
Right, and although historically that may be mostly true, RVing has kind of been a luxury item that you do once you get a little bit older. And you've got the funds to be able to afford to buy a motorhome or whatever. But that's not really reality. Nowadays, people with young kids, even single people who maybe are young and just starting out in life, consider RVing and camping as a form of a lifestyle.
Hey guys,
I'm Christy.
I'm Mark. This is my 7-year-old son Tristan.
And this is our 17-month-old Tegan, and we're the off-the-grid street.
There's full-time families. Those are families that have kids that road school, they homeschool from their RV, they travel full-time. That's not something you really need to wait until you retire. Why would you want to wait? It's such a great opportunity to do now.
You know, yeah, if you wait till retirement, then, you know, a lot of the places that you want to go see, you may not be physically capable to, go there.
Right, yeah.
So if you just want to stay in an RV park, yes. I can see that, the thought would be, well, yeah, we could do that when we get older. But if you want to go see the mountains, if you want to go to the beach, if you want to go...
What if you want to do
hiking?
the top 10 hikes, across the United States?
'Cause it's easier to believe what's in front.
Do whitewater rafting. Lots of physical things that active lifestyle, not that older people don't have active lifestyles, it's just...
Oh, we're going to get in so much trouble.
Young man, I'm gonna have to take this bike and hold it.
You can't take my bike. It's my bike.
Now you listen here, young fella.
Well, don't wait until you're, in your 60s, 70s before you start this venture. Get you something small now and start taking weekend trips.
So the second reason RVing or camping is not for us is it's expensive.
Don't you have something that isn't out of my price range? I don't want to go away empty-handed, Bob.
Take it easy there. Don't ruin this feeling I'm getting from you.
Yeah, isn't RVing expensive? Don't you have to have gobs of money to be able to go out and buy a $1 million motorhome and have the budget to support thousands of gallons of diesel to push you across the United States?
Yes.
No.
If you're going to get that $1 million Prevost, yes.
Yeah. No, what we're talking about is there are ways, sure, you could go all out and spend lots of money in making camping and RVing worthwhile, but you can also do it on a budget friendly, like with your family. First of all, you can start out as minimalist as tent camping.
Todd?
Carrie?
Is that you crying?
No.
Lots of families start out tent camping, and even some people still prefer to do tent camping. We're not one of those families, but there's also, cabin camping. We have just come off of a 2-week trip where our Airstream's obviously not ready for us to use. So instead of tent camping or, hoteling or whatever, we looked at the options of renting an RV, and we ended up doing KOA camps to use their cabins.
Roughly about half the price of a hotel
Yeah.
on a night for the family. A single room hotel, roughly $100, $120. 2-room cabin, KOA, what, 60, 70 bucks?
$70. And we signed up for the KOA rewards so that we get a 10% discount on all of our stays. And just for our 2-week trip,
$63.
just for our 2-week trip, we more than paid for that card, for that rewards.
Camping and RVing fits all lifestyles. You know, whether you want to be minimalist, whether you know it's just a toy.
There's an elegant touch.
Yeah, I mean, go get you a smaller travel trailer if your budget doesn't support getting a larger travel trailer. Make it work. There's a way. You just sometimes have to just jump into it and get started instead of worrying about all the details and how it's going to come together. Just get started with something. Okay, some other options on to help you save money besides purchasing your rig or whatever is camping.
What took you so long, dear?
There are lots of opportunities now for you to do free camping. You can dry camp on BLM land.
Bureau of Land Management.
There's even an organization called Harvest Host, which basically are homeowners, property owners that have property with the ability for you to dry camp or sometimes even have hookups on their personal property. Maybe they have a farm, maybe they have a winery, and they've got a couple of spots that are open for people to come and stay. And it may be where you get to participate a little bit. You may have something that you need to do on their farm in order to earn that site. Who knows? There's also work camping. Workcamper.com is a great resource for people who want to have the ability to work for a season in a particular location and earn free camping because of the job that you do at the park. Number 3. Okay, but I have a job and I work 9 to 5, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. My job is very demanding. You know, when would I go camping? How would I have time to go camping?
Quit!
I am quitting this job today. Hey, I'm leaving.
Yeah, quit your job. No, this big disclaimer. Blink, 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 blink. Do not quit your job.
I'm cutting that out. Get you another job that allows you to go camping.
We believe that maybe you should look at another career. If camping is something that you really want to do and you're passionate about, the easiest thing to do, in our opinion, is change jobs. But no, you could start now. You could just do weekend camping trips. Start in your driveway. Shoot, I see posts on Facebook.
There's a pool right behind you. You don't see it, but there's a pool.
It's tempting us.
And this is how dedicated we are.
Yeah. Todd has a towel.
2 subscribers.
2? So start now. You know, go on small trips. Plan your weekends that you have off to get the family ready. Meet up with a group of friends at your super close nearby campground. If you have a state park that's within 30 minutes or so of where you live, that's a great place to go.
State parks are amazing.
They are. You feel like you're out in the wilderness, but you're really close to the city. And take the kids out and just de-stress for a couple of days. Camping can be a little stressful if you're not prepared. So do a little planning ahead of time, or go super minimalist, or do like I do, or I prefer, and go set up and then be like, okay, now where's the closest restaurant with good cocktails? We're going to go grab a bite to eat and drink and come back.
We're trying to make this inexpensive.
True. Sometimes they have margaritas at Taco Cabana.
Reason number 6, not to go camping. No AC.
Okay, so back, you know, and this also kind of plays into the thing we just talked about. If you have a job that prevents you from being able to camping and you really want to take your family out,
quit.
Consider being a work camper. Find jobs on the road. Maybe become a certified RV inspector. That's a new way to earn an income while you travel. You can maybe learn how to do service work. Anywhere you go camping where there's campers, you're going to have the ability to earn an income off service work. People have problems while they camp. That's just the way it is. Most people do not take the time to learn how to troubleshoot their own issues. So service is a great way to get started in the RV industry and make an income while you travel.
Yes. Can you come over and tell me how to turn on this propane?
That would be me. Number 4,
but I have kids. What are we going to do with their schooling?
Yeah, I want to go camping. Maybe I want to go part-time, but maybe I want to go full-time. Maybe I want to go full-time.
Tell them to quit.
Quit school.
Mom, some idiot just parked this ugly RV outside our house. Oh my God, it's your husband.
One of the cool things that we have seen over the last several years in the RV industry is this concept of road schooling. You take your kids out of the traditional public school, you cram everybody into a 200 square foot or less unit, and you hit the road and you educate them out on the road.
Good news.
I'm adopted.
Good one.
You're just determined to have a bad time, aren't you?
We personally have just recently taken our 2 youngest out of public school.
We made them quit.
And we, although...
Now I'm being cool. He ain't gonna bite me over there. Oh, it's gonna be one of them things, huh?
Kill him.
Yes, I got him. Shot number 1.
Are you lying? No, we've taken our kids out of public school for other reasons, but the opportunity to be able to travel more now is exciting. We will have the opportunity to be able to take them to places that they probably wouldn't have been able to go on field trips and actually show them the things they're learning about in history books or biology books or whatever.
Geography?
And geography would be a good subject, yes. Anyway.
We have weekends. There's no school on the weekends.
Right. There's things called like Christmas break, Thanksgiving week, Easter.
Mother-in-laws.
Summer.
They'll watch the kids. Bring your kids with you. Make them go get firewood.
Put them to work. Hey, a tired kid is a happy kid. Put them to work.
No. A tired kid is a happy parent.
You know, one of the cool things about taking your kids camping is it forces them out of their normal environment. Take away the iPads, take away the phones, take away the electronics, force them to go outside, get some fresh air, and find something cool to do.
While your parents come and record stuff on technology.
Number 5.
I don't know where to start.
Oh, say it again.
I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. If you're watching this video, you started.
Maybe now's the time to confess to you that your dad's not the master of all things.
Yeah, I kind of got that when you started taking advice from morons.
Yeah. All we need is a banjo.
Oh, man. He didn't even open it up all the way.
Yeah, you either found us on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. You're researching, trying to find more information on how to get started.
They could have met us somewhere out in the world, read our shirts, and jumped on YouTube.
I suppose so. Hey, you, the nice lady from the pizza and wine shop last night. Hope you're watching our video. There are lots of resources out there. YouTube has great videos. Lots of people wanting to share their experiences with you. But there's also some awesome groups that you can find either on web forums on different internet sites. You can also join groups on Facebook. For instance, if you're in a particular, like if you're in the state of Texas, you can join groups like Texas RV Camping. All of the subjects and feeds and posts and everything, those are fellow Texans who camp and make recommendations on parks and what to do and what not to do at those parks or in those areas.
Local pizza joints, I think is what you
left out. I always like to ask the people who live in a particular area where they go to eat. I don't want to go to Applebee's and Chili's and all the chains. I want to go to the mom and pop places and support small business. And if we can find a great...
Get some margaritas.
I do get margaritas, but that's because they're good Mexican food places.
Oddly enough, RV shows are a wonderful place where you can get information.
Yeah.
Not only do you have vendors there, dealerships there trying to sell you an RV before you leave, but there's a lot of education that takes place there. Actually, I speak at the one in Texas quite a bit on the which RV is right for me. You know, so there's a lot of education, a lot of information. You can go up there, get your pencil out, start writing stuff down. You have people that'll give you the right information, give you some right questions for you to begin your research.
Right. So another good place to start is maybe to consider taking a training class to learn more about RV systems before you buy that RV.
Right.
I find that if you can educate yourself on how they work and operate, then you can start trying to figure out what types of systems and appliances that you want in an RV. And instead of being sold on the pretty curtains or the furniture, you should be really purchasing based off what does that RV come with? What kind of warranty does it come with? What type of systems are in that unit? What are the reviews for those systems? So that's why through our channel, we try to give you as much information as we can on our own experiences and of the people and suppliers that we have created relationships with to help you make a better decision when it's time for you to buy.
Or you could just go out there and buy you an old RV, tear it apart, and start over.
And then you will learn everything firsthand, whether you wanted to or not.
Or you could just continue to watch our show.
Yeah, you should do that anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you'll have a year's worth of education.
For free.
I'm serious about this number 6, no AC business.
So, yeah, bonus number 6.
No AC.
Yeah.
In Arkansas.
Woo! Well, we're sitting outside. In our cabin, there is AC. So, we hope that you can take some information from these 5 reasons why most people say they don't RV and try to figure out a way to get around them and come up with a plan to overcome some of the obstacles so that you can get out on the road. We'd love to meet you sometime.
At the pizza place.
Yeah.